Rockwell's 14-inch metal cutoff machine is an economical way to bring this labor-saving machine to your shop. This machine is powered by a 15-amp 110-volt motor that sends its power through a gear drive to produce a 3500 no-load wheel speed. The on-off trigger for the motor has a red slider that locks the trigger in the on position. You have to pull that slider back to release it. This sliding arm locks the arbor and makes wheel changes much easier. Rockwell includes a wrench that's used for changing the abrasive wheel and for adjusting the fence. This chain limits how far the arm swings upward. To hold the arm down for transport, we hook one of the lengths of the chain around this pin on the arm. The carry handle is built right into the arm to make moving this machine from job to job easier. The table size is pretty standard for this type of saw and gives you plenty of room to hold down even bigger jobs. The clamping system has a speed latch that you can lift up and you can move the spindle wherever you need it without having to turn the handle. With that latch down, the threads engage it and you can apply clamping pressure. The other side of the fence system is held in place by these bolts. You loosen those and you can turn it up to 30 degrees to the left or 45 degrees to the right. The bolts are loosened or tightened with the same wrench we use for changing the wheels. And if you need to increase the cut width, you can take the bolts out and slide the fixed fence assembly back to these holes and reinstall the bolts. An angle scale is stamped into the edge of the fixed fence piece. And while that scale is reasonably accurate, I like using one of my good squares to make sure I have the setup right. The wheel guard system is automatic and does a good job of keeping the wheel contained. With the arm all the way up, you can lift the front of the guard over center for changing the wheels. This plate at the rear is meant to keep sparks from shooting straight out the back of the saw. If you take the time to set up the Rockwell 14-inch cutoff machine, it'll make accurate cuts every time. Owning a machine like this means you're going to save a lot of time, whether you make a lot of square cuts or want to make precise angle cuts. That makes welding a lot easier.